Hello guys, good morning and welcome to a very special edition of Buy or Pass Live. Man, this morning, how we woke up, I said, gee, what can I do to scrap all collectors? Oh, let me give all these guys a bunch of releases, Artisan edition, exclusive editions, so everyone can go broke. Thank you, Howie. You accomplished your goal. We have freaking a lot to go over this morning. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing this morning at 9:30 doing a live stream, I'm on vacation. That's why. If not, I would probably put in some posts and things like that. So it's gonna be a wild show, special edition of Buyer Pass. Get your coffee ready because this is gonna be a fun ride. And of course, I have to say hi to you guys in the morning, the early birds in the house. We have All Toys. What's up, my friend? Wow, too many great announcements. I can wait. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Clinton Martin in the house. Howdy, folks. How you doing, sir? Thank you very much for stopping by. Action in the box. Crazy days. Indeed. Crazy freaking day. Got the collector number one. What's up? Hope everyone is doing great. General Grievous will be mine. If you guys watched my show on Friday, I said something that expect something crazy happening this week. Okay. Hi, CN. How you doing, my friend? Hi, everyone. Boy, are we in for a treat. Oh, we indeed are. Rod, member of the channel. Thank you, my friend, for stopping by. I am glad I wasn't finished into spending over 1,000 for a red suit Joker. And yeah, it's gonna be crazy, I'm telling you. Juanco Molericona. Saludos desde Bolivia, Manafa Collectibles. Sin duda, Hatos nos dio increíbles sorpresas. Hoy el Joker de Phoenix es el que mucho pedían cuando salió el de Inart, una versión sola de este traje naranja, el Mark, etc. Yeah, we have a lot to go over, and let me tell you, if I didn't pre-order the Joker, the Inart Joker, the one that comes with 4 different ones, I had some hope that Hatos is gonna do it, and I think this is it for me. But I'll show you later, guys. So many announcements. Indeed, it is. Who else we have here? And Jemima in the house. How you doing? I need pancakes. I do need. It's very early. The movie canon. Morning, Mr. Dante. I'm officially broke. Not only you, my friend. I think all the collectors are facing this problem now. Man, we're gonna need like 3 jobs to get all these awesome figures. Christian Lopez, the new Tom Holland Heskel makes me realize how much I love that suit, and I think you are up to something. I'm gonna show you something later, the figure, but I agree. I think we're gonna get broke. The English gentleman says all amazing releases. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, guys. If you're new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and of course hit the join button to become a member if you wish to support the channel. We're gonna start with the very first one, and it is boom, Darth Vader Battle Damaged Deluxe Edition. This is gonna be our first figure that we're gonna go over this morning, and I put something for you guys. So this figure is the Battle Damage, right? And we have an exclusive, and this is Hong Kong prices in dollars, not with the markup of Sideshow or Honor retailers, so bear that in mind. So the exclusive edition is gonna be about $356, and the regular $306. Now, where do I got the prices from? From here. So here you can see all the prices. I just did the conversion in dollars, and again, just an estimate, right? We're still waiting for one more figure though, and that's the Wolverine. Now, we don't know if it's gonna be Logan from the movie or it's gonna be from Deadpool. So I have a feeling it's gonna be from Deadpool. I can be wrong. That's why they're not showing it yet. So that one probably is coming later this week, probably after the movie is released. But anyway, let's go back to Darth Vader. Again, this is the Battle Damage, kind of like a Mythos style, as you can see here. Personally, shit. I like it. So you can see here, and I don't know how to start this thing, because when I got my Darth Vader from Anakin, I was very happy, Battle Damage and all that. But this thing here is just another level. This is more like a Mythos style, of course, right? If you have that statue from Sideshow, you know what I mean. Even the shape of the cape is sick, like how they did it here. This is a sculpted cape, you know, and we're gonna go over in a few seconds. But you can see the battle damage pieces, and this is something that I was talking before. If you guys remember, in one of my shows, I mentioned about Anakin in a tank, like you know when he's getting ready to suit up and all that. If you can see the joints, I mean, look at the legs, right? You can see the mechanical piece. You can see the arm, another piece here. Like this could be, I don't know. I have a feeling that something bigger is coming, and Hato is gonna dry Vader. Like they're gonna milk Vader. You expect to see more Vaders coming, but this one here, so far, freaking good. I mean, the base is sick. It's gonna be tall, so if you have a detail, you probably have to adjust the height, but it is good. Now, this is the head sculpt, kind of very similar to the one from Anakin Vader, Obi-Wan Vader, and kind of similar, right? Even the paint application, the detail, kind of the same. So I'm not too much. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about that. But then we have this one here, and this is the special edition exclusive that comes with the unhelmet version. And this is just half of it, right? You can see half of the helmet broken and looks fantastic. I'm not sold on the head sculpt yet. I don't know what you think about this, you guys in the chat. Let me know. But I think the head sculpt looks good, but I still think something is missing. Paint application, we know it's gonna be amazing. I mean, you can see the detail here, the burn, damage on the face looks freaking good. But I think something is missing. Now this one here has the mask head sculpt all complete. You don't see the other half of the helmet. The arm, of course, the mechanical arm, the battle damage pieces looking freaking insane. Now, the cape is sculpted, so I'm assuming it's gonna be the same way as statue. I guess you just put it, take the head sculpt off, put the cape, and then you go from there, right? That's what I think. But yeah, this one looks freaking good. I mean, you look at this with the battle damage helmet, the leg. Let me just zoom in on the leg a little bit so you guys can see the details. Some wires here. I don't think it says diecast anywhere, right? I guess I'm missing something. I don't think it does. But I mean, you can see even the chest. You can see the burned torso here with the battle damage mechanical apparatus here looking freaking good. And the lightsaber is USB powered. I have to say, right? Obviously, this is just Photoshop, so don't buy that. But I mean, this looks fantastic. I think it was a good call, personal opinion, to have the sculpted cape. I think it adds more character to the figure instead of having a wire cape that might take a bit longer to fuss with it. So I think this is a good option here, right? Again, the base looks nice. You can see the wires here at the bottom, and the base, circular base, pretty nice. We have this picture right here, and you can see that you can actually pose this figure. And that's good, that's good. Still concerned about the material. We're gonna go over the little disclaimer that Hato is put on the post. I'm not sure if this is continued to be leather. Looks to me that it is. I don't think they're doing anything to fix that, but other than that, I think this thing looks freaking awesome. I mean, look at this battle damage, and again, this to me is a sign. It's a good sign. I think we're gonna get the tank where you can put Vader when he's getting to get his pieces together, like his arms and legs and all that. I think we're gonna get an exclusive edition of that at one point, and I'm very confident that's gonna happen. And I think this is like, yeah, it can be stupid, it can be minor, but I think it's a possibility, guys. Come on, I think it is possible. At this point, anything is possible. So we have this pose right here. It has a presence for sure. I think this thing looks freaking awesome. Massive. Now we have this picture here, just taking a closer look at Vader's head sculpt here. It looks good. Still, it's a bit off to me, but again, we haven't seen Vader without a helmet like this, to be honest with you, right? We saw maybe some behind the scenes when they were doing the Anakin or the Obi-Wan show, but other than that, this is like a nice concept that I think it is for me, I think it's a good call. Now, looks to me that this figure comes with 2 types of capes, if I'm not mistaken, right? Some regular cape, battle damage cape, and some other, probably the wire one, or the sculpted one rather. You can see this one here, again, awesome pose, and you can see the arm, the leg, the battle damage pieces. We have another one right here, and the head sculpt. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Yeah, it looks good. I mean, 356 for the exclusive, maybe add another 10-15% markup probably, plus shipping, taxes. So yeah, we're gonna get broke. We're gonna get freaking broke. Yeah, I think you got it right. Hammer of God, closer to 375, 380 as Sideshow does at 25% markup. Okay, so it is gonna be pricey, but I don't think it's a bad price, even though it's 380 for Vader, and look at the options that we have. I think it's good. I think it's good. Louis Papi, how you doing, sir? Welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'm gonna read you guys in a second. Let me just finish this first figure and we can chat a little bit, and then we go to the next one because we have a lot of freaking releases. So get some coffee because we're gonna need it. We gonna need it. Okay, so head sculpt wise looks good. Still a bit off in my opinion. Again, not like a deal breaker. Still looks amazing. Pretty sure by the final release this is gonna be perfect. I don't think Hatos is gonna screw this up. So yeah, this one looks freaking good. This is the DX, another DX version. We have another DX version. Rolling eyeballs. I wish the lightsabers this bright. I really wish. But man, this looks freaking good. I like it. So what do you guys think? Are you guys gonna get this figure, buy or pass? Let me know in the comments. Separate rolling eyeballs. Again, this is a DX, so has to have that rolling eyeballs feature. We have a battle damage pieces. Detailed recreation of Magno arm and leg and realistic battle damage effects. So you can see the leg, arm, yeah, and then the base, right? Which looks awesome too. So this is everything that this figure comes with, right? We have the Darth Vader helmet silhouette cape, the battle damage helmet with the separate rolled eyeballs. So you have like a lot of options here. So you have 1, 2, 3, right? And then 4 if you want to use it like this. And I think 5 if you're gonna use with the special exclusive edition helmet. So wow, it's a lot of options, guys. It's a lot of options, and this is good. This is good. I mean, look at the back of the cape here. Looks very cool, man. Very freaking cool. So this is the first one. Let me read you guys real quick. Clinton Martin looks like Ryan Reynolds Deadpool head sculpt. Ooh, let's see. Hammer of God. Some collectors say it looks like Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. That'll be bad. I don't think it does. These thumbs are official. Not the best head sculpt, but I wouldn't pose it without the helmet anyways. It's a tough call because without the head sculpt or without the helmet looks cool as well, right? And if you want to have something different, you may want to do it with the battle damage at least. I mean, personally, I would do that. Mitchell Lawrence says, I'm fine with the head sculpt. He looks pissed. He's a Vader, man. He's always hungry. Jajamina, how you doing? Action in the box says Hato's homepage is getting time out. Oh, I bet. So this morning we got a few releases and then more came. And more came. I'm like, give me a break. I was about to do a BioPass video on one figure. And then when I saw this picture, well, not this one. This picture, shit. This one, I thought, you know what? I'm going to wait because there's going to be more coming. And I just rather do a stream. I think it's much better. We can talk about everything at once instead of me doing 50 videos of it, right? And we can talk live. You know, that's even better. Luz Cruz says, "Let me know. I'm pissed." And Jemima says, I never saw someone take as much battle damage as Vader. I know. This guy was beat up and destroyed. Wonder who he was fighting. Definitely not Obi-Wan. Meditation Chamber. That's the one I was talking about. Yes, I think that one is going to happen. Based on what I'm looking now, those the mechanical pieces, I think it's possible. So who gave Darth Vader an ass beating? I know. Let me see. Vader ugly as hell. Yeah. Poor him. He got into a lot of fights. Vader should have listened. Vader should have listened to the be aware of dog sign. Who's calling me? It's too early. Okay, Mark Lee, amazing sculpt. Don't know, looks like Deadpool. Wow. Don't be. You guys are bad, man. You guys are bad. But anyway, let me do a quick poll here. Let's see. So Hot Toys. Let's start with this one. Hot Toys Darth Vader Battle Damage. I'm gonna do a quick one. So buy, pass. Not interested. All right. So vote while I'm reading the messages or the messages, and then once we're done with that, we move on to the next one. I like the Hescope. He looks pissed, and rightfully so. Yeah, I mean, I think the expression is perfect. I think, you know, out of all battle damages and all secondary Hescope, sometimes Hot Toys have a poor choice of selecting the right Hescope. I think this one is neutral. It's perfect. You can play around with the eyes, you know, with the rolling eyeballs. So yeah, 100%. I think this is a good expression here. So Malekith says pass. Mitchell Lawrence, I'm getting the battle damage. Vader, it blows the Kenobi one out of the water. And I do agree with that. And that's now the problem, because I got the battle damage from the Obi-Wan show. I like that one, but now this one, it's too many Vaders, man. And then I have the one for the 40th anniversary one coming. So I'm like, damn, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I don't know, like 4 Vaders? I think it's a little bit too much. Copying the deluxe. Alex Lim says, do you expect more Ultimate Marvel Summer 2024 figures to be unveiled, including the Sideshow Con? I don't know. I mean, at this point, I think Hot Toys is gonna drop everything and anything. So Tony K says, while it does have cool factor, but it's not canon, so chasing after every new shiny thing is a pass. And that's a good point as well. It's personal preference at this point. If you are into Star Wars and you want to have everything and anything by Star Wars related, this is your thing, right? And again, this is like a mythos to me. So, and a nice 1/6 scale mythos that you can actually pose and do everything, right? I'm talking about the Sideshow one, if you know what I mean. The English gentleman says, I only have so much space. And don't we all, my friend? Don't we all? The Ultimate Iron Spider-Man and Black Widow. Those look good. And we're going to talk about that in a second. My Mitchell Lawrence says, I'm getting this and canceling Martin of the Jedi version. Well, you can make sure you get your refund back if you want to do that. But I would probably wait a little bit before canceling anything. But again, this is the price. This is the figure. We have the Hot Toys Vader Battle Damage exclusive one, DX 356 plus 25% markup, and regular version 306 plus 25% markup plus the whole thing, right? Taxes, everything. So yeah, I think it's a good release. And I know they had 2 versions of this, right? The regular, which I mentioned before. So I'm not going to go over every single picture, but you know what I mean. So this is the regular version without the wire cape or the sculpted cape per se, but it comes with the exclusive edition damaged mask. And I'm assuming this is probably going to be a Sideshow exclusive, so you can probably going to be able to get it through Sideshow. So that's what it is, right? So let me close the poll so we can move on to the next figure. So I'm going to give you 2 more minutes or 1 more minute to vote. So do that now. Make sure you hit the like button if you're watching. We are about 75 people watching. So let's kind of destroy the algorithm and make this a nice, fun stream. So I'm gonna close the poll in just a few seconds. So this is what we got so far. So that's gonna be good. Now let me take a look at the other one I want to talk about. I'm just trying to go in an order. Actually, not so much in order, but I guess in order of my liking, if that's a word. All right, let me close the poll, guys, so we can go and talk about the other one. All right, so the results of the polls are in. And what is it? All right, so 54% says I will buy, 34% says I will pass, and are interested 10%. So I think it's good. It's a decent decent amount of people that they're not interested, and rightfully so. So now let's go to the next one. Is this one here, General Grievous diecast. At least the joints will be, or more, maybe more than that. Very happy to see this coming, and many people thought, oh, we're not gonna get a Grievous because Sasha did one. No, I don't think that works that way anymore. I think HAWKWARZ is gonna do their own stuff because Sasha failed to do a nice General Grievous, and we have this one. Now, this is the price of Grievous. Again, this is without the 25% markup from Sideshow. And again, I got the prices from here. So, so it is 305 plus 25%. So plus taxes, plus everything. And my first impression is very positive, of course. I mean, it is General Grievous. It is an amazing figure. I have to return my Sideshow one because it was a freaking mess. But this one here looks awesome. So we're going to go over this figure right now because it looks awesome. So we have here Grievous with diecast pieces, I guess. I can tell you right now, the legs has to be diecast. If you have IG-11, you know what I mean. Arms, it could be a combination of diecast and plastic. I think the overall skeleton is going to be diecast to give support and some weight to this particular figure, because the arms are very thin, the legs are thin, so you need to give some structure to this, right? And I think I'm okay with that, with those diecast pieces, if those are indeed what I think it's going to be. So this is the first shot here. We have 3 modes of mechanical arm display. So we have the regular mode, I guess, this one here with the cross arms in the middle, and then the battle damage ones. And that's a huge plus. If you have the Obi-Wan from episode 3, it's a must-have display. It's gonna be awesome if you play around with that. So that's good. But I think it's not only that. I think they have more than this. So you can see the cape nicely wired, and I appreciate that. Looks like, again, because of the joints and the diecast pieces, it is easy to balance this figure. If you have the Sideshow one, what's a pain in the ass to actually balance that figure. This one looks good so far. Likeness, I think it's on point, right? Don't we agree? I think this is a freaking awesome head sculpt. Now we have this picture right here that looks like freaking from the movie, to be honest with you. That good. Weathering, battle damage, 4 lightsabers you're gonna get, or maybe 3 or 4. But this thing looks awesome. I mean, look at the details, guys. I mean, look at the weathering here. Scratches, the scarves here on the face, the eyes. Pretty cool. This pose is sick. I mean, look at this. Look how cool you can pose this figure. And this is like awesome. So I'm assuming that all these joints here on the legs, I mean, has to have a really good motion, range of motion, so you can do these dynamic poses like this. And it looks pretty cool. It looks good. Now, the arm, the more I'm looking at the arm, the more I'm thinking that this is, right? This is the leg, right? This is the leg. This is the arm. This looks plastic to me. But this here, it might be diecast. Right? This might be diecast, I think. I think it's diecast. So we have this picture right here. So let me just zoom in so you guys can see the chest, the detail here. I mean, this is definitely diecast. Legs, yeah, this is gonna be like IG-11. I'm pretty sure that the joints are gonna be diecast, legs are gonna be diecast, and maybe some pieces inside are gonna be diecast, and then the rest obviously plastic, right? Like the chest here, and I think it comes with two versions of the chest, one closed and one opened. So we have this shot right here looking good as well. I didn't see the base yet, so probably in the next few pictures we can see that. But I mean, as far as I can see, articulation seems to be good. You can do very nice poses with this thing so far, based on these pictures, of course. Again, the legs. I'm making my comments about the legs a lot is because that was one of the big issues from Sideshow. That's why I kind of like highlighting the legs, just because of that, of course. We have another picture here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna display this thing with the forearms. It looks awesome. Look at this shot. I mean, come on. Look at the detail on the eyes. Wow, looks really nice. It looks really, really nice. I'm gonna put another poll here. Yeah, this is the problem when you are by yourself, right? General Grievous. Okay, this one is probably gonna be a easy one. Spelled wrong. Okay, so we're gonna buy. Same. Pass. Not interested. All right, so I put a poll, guys. We have oh, look at this. This is awesome. This is awesome. Maxime G says, I much prefer the Kenobi version. I think you're talking about Vader, right? Now we're talking, baby. We are. Aunt Jemima, this is fantastic. 38 nerds in the house, member of the channel. How you doing, sir? I gotta tell you, the 2.0 releases, the limited releases, is all getting me pissed off at them, honestly. That's what they need to do, man. 2.0s, all those, Hot Toys is usually known for that. So, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Hammer of God, all 4 lightsabers are USB power, which I wasn't expected. That's a good one. There is a picture which outlines what parts are diecast. Oh, really? Oh, let me take a look at that. Let me take a look at that one. Okay, this is with Kenobi. Yeah, the detail is really good on this one, right? The eyes. Okay, several eyeballs, good feature. It looks good. Okay, so diecast metal components. Okay, so I was right, actually, if you see, without looking at this picture. So diecast, 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 the legs, the little... So, perfect. So they did they did exactly what I want them to do. The pieces that I wanted to pay attention to make sure that it has a good balance, they did it. And this is basically the support of the body. So don't wonder why you can post this. And if you notice, let me see if I can max this a little bit. If you notice at the bottom, this diecast piece, this is where it's going to give you the balance to the figure. And this is great, right? Besides, obviously, the other joints, right? No, I think this is fantastic. I think Hot Toys did an amazing job. They saw what Sideshow did wrong. They learned from that mistake, and they improved it. Obviously, with much better everything. So kudos to Howie for listening and watching. So openable chest armor displaying inner mechanical details, and this is awesome. So if you want to display this Grievous with your Obi-Wan Kenobi when he opened the chest and shoot him, this is a perfect for photography purposes and this on display and poses. This is awesome. So we can see the inner part here, nicely done. I mean, you can see the weathering, paint application, everything. on point. Now, this is everything that this figure comes with. So we have separate rolling eyeballs. We have 4 lightsabers, all of them USB powered, and the base. I'm not too keen on the base. I would have wanted to have some maybe like a rock display, but hey, at this point, I don't care. I think it's good. This is the only time I'm just gonna like give Sideshow Hot Toys rather the pass on this one. Yeah, I don't care about this base anymore. Just leave it as that is fine, because you really improved this figure from joints, articulation, diecast pieces, the right amount of diecast, the USB powered, the battle damage arms, the separate rolling eyeballs, wire cape. I mean, what else can we ask for? And if you want to do the special edition one, you get the coins. So you get 2 types of coins. You get the red ones, and I think you get the golden ones. Yeah, you do. So you get the 2 types of coins, which I don't know what the difference is between the golden ones and the red ones. To me, they look the same, but different color, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just check the chat. Tony K says, I agree with 2.0s eat the values previous releases unless they are in a dire need of remake. It all depends of what they add to it too, because if they want to do a 2.0 and they just give you exactly the same thing, it's more like a reissue. But if they add, I don't know, like a weapon, or they improve a little bit something, head sculpt or whatever, that's a 2.0. But it does. I don't know if you take away from the first version, because if you remember the Marty McFly, for example, right? They didn't provide the sunglasses, I think, and the guitar in the 2.0 release. So if you have the first release, you have those accessories, right? On the second one, you don't. So it all depends. But I do agree that if you do too many 2.0s, it might create some sort of issues with some collectors. Personally, I'm not too fan of reissues. I'm more in favor of 2.0s if they add the right pieces and if they improve the figure, right? Like material, head sculpt, you name it. But that says I'll take 1 Joker and the Vader. The rest are a pass for me. Maliki says, give me 212 Airborne, Bly, Gree, Neo, and Bakara. Hot Toy Collector says 2.0 is the way to go for money milking. It's all about the money. I agree. It's all about the money, man. Clinton Martin says the Grievous comes with coins, which means that it should have come a couple of months ago during the Dark Side event. Good point. Good point. 75 or 77 people watching. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And why not become a member of the channel? Help us out a little bit here. We have different tiers. If you're interested, just join and, join the chat, because we have a private chat and we can talk about everything. Hammer of God says, weathering, it's all there. I agree. Very nice. Red coins are exclusive to Hong Kong, so more limited or covered. Not too much value in the coins, honestly. Luz Cruz says, it's nice hearing your voice while I work, papi. Ooh, thank you, papi. Gracias, señor. Tony K says, good points, Dante. We'll look at the Mandalorian Chrome version. Felt so burned with that. Yeah, so you see, one of the things that I like about this type of releases is that if you are improving what the other company is doing, you are up to something. And I think the reason why Hot Toys didn't announce this Grievous before is because I have a feeling they were thinking, you know what, let's add more diecast to this. Because again, that was the problem of Sideshow. When we got that Grievous, it was so flimsy. It was horrible. Like, I have to return it. Like, So first I got the figure, then I got the replacing joints, which was crap. Then I said, you know what, I can't do this. I'm just gonna give you this back. I can't. It's just too horrible for me, So all right, so now let's take a look at the poll and see. Okay, 51 people voting. Okay, I think it's good enough. All right, so we're gonna close the poll here. Okay, General Grievous, 69% people buy, 17% pass, and only 13% says not interested. So good. That's good. We are getting up to something, guys. I think we are getting up to something here. All right, so now let's talk about the other release or announcement rather. And this one here, I'm telling you, very excited about. And things gotta hold off on this. So we have, boom, we have the Joker Artisan Edition. Now, it comes with a regular version as well, which we're gonna go over, but it also comes with a deluxe edition, or the Artisan Edition rather, the Artisan Waters Edition. So now, how much is this figure here? Now, what did I put my little thingy here? Oh, here. Okay, so the Joker Artisan Edition, again, this is without the 25% markup, so you can add that to the price. So it's $382 for the Artisan. The regular version is $248 plus the whatchamacallit, the 25% markup, taxes, everything. So let's dive into this figure because this one also looks fantastic. But before I do that, I'm gonna put another poll here so you guys can participate. And don't worry, I'm gonna read you guys in a second. Okay, so Artisan. Buy, pass, prefer regular, and then not interested. Interested. All right. All right, so we have the poll right there. Let's start with the Joker here. So suit looks fantastic. Also, I love the tailoring. It's an Artisan edition. Of course, this one is rooted here. So that's actually pretty good. You can see that here. I mean, this one looks freaking good. Look at the Hescope, guys. Now, this is the question for you on the chat. Is this Hescope better than the Inard one? Let me see if I can pull that one there real quick. Let's see if I can show you guys. Oh, plus we're gonna have the Inner Michael Jackson available for pre-order on the 24th. Can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. All right, where is the Joker here? Let's see. I'm looking for the inner Joker, guys, so I can show it to you, and we can do a small comparison and see which one looks better. Okay, maybe this one here. Okay, I think this one will do it. Okay, so this is Hot Toys. And actually, okay, this is Hot Toys. This is Inart. Inart. Hot Toys. It's a tough one, huh? Hot Toys. Inart. Shit. That's a tough one. I think the hair looks better on the Inart. Okay, very nitpicking. So you see this part here of the eyes, where the eyelashes are, this, right? I think this here makes it a bit better than this one. However, the paint application, I think, on both are fantastic. This is going to be a tough one. Tough one. I think either way, either choice you make, it's going to be a good choice. Just bear in mind that the inner one is like $1,700, right? This one here is like, you know, $400 at least, right? But you get one, but you get more stuff, and we're gonna go over that. So it's gonna be a tough choice, but they're good. All right, so we have this wool hair implantation, right? And this is something that I have to see at first, because with Hot Toys, that's my thing, right? They are very good at sculpted hair, very good, I think the best in the market. Accessory wise, hair sculpt, fantastic. But the one thing that I'm very skeptical is the rooted hair. I don't think I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about how well they're gonna deliver the rooted hair. And bear in mind, this is a first, I guess, type of design per se, right? With the rooted hair. So I'm not sure how well they're gonna deliver when this is released, or the first rooted hair figure that we're gonna get. I think is the Anakin one or the Joker one of those two. So we need to see them. When we see then, like the head sculpt or the rooted hair is good, then we can say that all right, future releases are gonna be fine. But so far so good. I like the suit. The tailoring looks fantastic because it is fabric. You can do any poses you want. It comes with a chair, and that's a huge plus. So you can do this pose, and I think they nailed it. And this right here is to me, that this is the moneymaker for me. It's an amazing display with the chair sitting like that. Perfect. I mean, the detail is fantastic on this one too. The more I see this, the more I'm like, wow. I mean, the rooted hair looks nice. Paint application looks good. Wrinkles. They did a fantastic job on this one. We have this picture here with the cigar. The cigarette. Looking good. Yeah, I think they nailed the whole thing. Proportion-wise, right? Am I missing something, guys? Am I missing something here? Let's see. Pasaré con este Joker porque ya preordené en cuanto salió el Joker Phoenix de Inart, que es mejor, pero si hubiese podido escoger, habría ido por el de Hot Toys. Yeah, the Hot Toys one is... This one is good. I'm definitely gonna go with this one. I didn't pre-order the other one just because it was too pricey, and I honestly don't need 4 Jokers. Personal opinion, right? Plus, I don't have space either. TX Boy 210 says Hot Toys really putting their straw in Inart's milkshake with this one. This is a direct response from that, from Inart. Like, Inart is doing something, Hot Toys is gonna counter for sure, and that's what they've been doing so far. But then the market is getting oversaturated of Jokers, right? We got different versions of Jokers. I think, well, Inart was the first one doing this version. Now Hot Toys is doing this. We need to see the final product to determine. But so far, the first impression is amazing. I think Hascope is really good. I still think that the rooted hair for Inart is a bit better than this one, based on the pictures, of course. But I think we're up to something for sure. But honestly, the diorama is just a ripoff of Inart. Yeah, it is. CN says the ribs are all in one piece. Yeah, look at that. You're right. No more pegs. Right? I mean, this one looks bigger though. It looks a big hand. You have the cordons, you have the base. Chair. This post looks really good too. Okay, so we have that. We have the base with the name, right? Okay, I think this picture is much better to share. Okay, so this is Hot Toys, and this is Inart. Yeah, I think the hair is better on the Inart one. Not to say that you, I mean, probably you can fuss with this, right? Probably. So it's not bad. We have this one here. Did we see this picture? Okay, here. That's what I wanted to see. So we have this backdrop looking awesome. This is like a diorama piece, looks like. Applause. Live with Maura Franklin. We have the chair, the base here, the curtains, of course. Then we have this one here. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I don't see the wrist. Or the pecs rather. Yeah, the amount of detail is really good. I mean, look at what they're doing now. So they're making, I mean, this is an Artisan, right? So they are doing more details into their figures. Inart is already doing something like this, right? With I mean, we had the other Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker with the arm, with a half arm per se, that you can put it on the figure. That was seamless joints, right? And I think they doing the same thing, but I don't know how Let me see if they can. I don't know how big this is gonna be though. And is this gonna be like a regular joint, or is it gonna be with a magnetic? I think it's gonna be regular, right? Because that will be like a straight copy and paste from Inart. Headscope looks good. Again, I think the hair needs a little bit of fuzzing, but nothing that is a deal breaker. The expression is perfect. I think they got the right look for this particular figure. So this is the diorama here that this figure comes with. Faithful recreation of studio diorama details with LED light up sign and hanging lights. So that's good. That's good. So this is basically everything that this figure comes with, right? The fruited hair, the mask, gun, notebook, arms. Look at this. Look at this. So Hot Toys is kind of like, again, there's no secrets in this market, right? You do something, I'll do something better, and maybe copy you and make it better, right? But now, this is not gonna be magnetic. I don't think it says anything about magnetic, but it is a good way to introduce this type of figures or this type of accessories here. So Ina would not be the only one for sure. So that's a good thing to me. I don't know what you guys think, but I think this is a good call doing this type of arm, because you can make it more realistic, right? Paint application and all that. So this is gonna be a good one. So 382, let's see, 382 times 25%. So it's about $478. Let's make it 480 plus tax and shipping. Let's see, 477. Let's say, I don't know, 8% tax plus shipping. It's probably gonna be around $25 maybe. So you're looking to spend about 580 for the Artisan all in, right? Artisan with shipping, taxes, and everything, about 580. So it's gonna freaking be a lot of money. Yeah, the markup 25% plus the shipping, taxes. Yeah, wow, yeah, it gets a top. And on the other one, you get with 1,700. I think you get 4 figures. Shit, it's pricey. It is pricey. Okay, I just realized Inner drops info about their upcoming Michael. Jesus Christ. Just realized Inner drops info about their upcoming Michael Jackson release and how to drop multiple figure announcements. They always do that. Yeah, of course. This is a business, man. They are trying to say, okay, who has a bigger? You know? Press X to continue. Hot Toys was like, hold my beer. They did. Amazing Company 6 no me resulta una figura interesante. ¿Pero por qué? Está linda. Está buena la figura. Come on, man. Wayne Timothy says Howard is going straight for the jugular with this one. Oh, yeah, he did. I mean, they had to, right? They have to counterattack for sure. Okay, so Hot Toys will be doing a Batman vs Superman like Inner 2. I don't know. I hope not. I hope they do Christopher Reeves. But, you know. Buzz Lightyear in the house, member of the channel. How you doing, sir? How are you? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. I know it's early. I'm on vacation. That's why I'm doing this so early. Collection Obsession says, is this Joker going to be available soon for immediate release? Now that we'll pull the carpet up. Well, I don't think it's going to be available for immediate release. And if they do, Hot Toys is really up to something, because it's a lot of things to do. And this is not limited. Based on what I mean, we can just take a look at the description of this thing. It doesn't seem to be a limited edition. Oh shit, it is 4,000 pieces, selected markets. I hate that. But because probably we're gonna be unlucky, like I am always, I'm probably gonna go with the sculpted one then, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the freaking the rooted hair one. And this one is exactly the same but with sculpted hair. And let me tell you, this sculpted one looks freaking good too. Right? It does look good as well. I'm patching right now, guys. I'm patching. I don't know if I'm gonna get I'm gonna be able to do the rooted one. Maybe I can. Maybe I just, you know what? I'm gonna pull some context here. All right, so this is what we have so far. And let's close the poll here and share some of the results. Wow, very mixed feelings about this. Okay, so the Artisan edition Joker. So I put two polls into one. So 30% says not interested. 26% said they will buy the Artisan. 26% say they will not buy the Artisan. And 17% says they will prefer the regular version. So that's good. That's good. I think it's a good decent amount of people preferring the regular version, and I do think that it looks good too. So that's it for that one. Now let's go to the other one here, which should I do first? Okay, we did Grievous, we did. All right, let's talk about this one real quick. This is another Artisan, and it is a Black Widow Artisan edition. Another announcement by Hot Toys, and the Black Widow is Artisan edition again, 318 plus 25% taxes. I mean, sorry, markup, taxes, and everything, and it's gonna be limited to 4,000 with the gauntlet and 2,000 units, non-exclusive without the gauntlet, I'm assuming. So let's take a look at this figure. This one looks good. The hair looks fantastic. I think the hair sculpt looks fantastic on this one. I think this is the best, if not the best, Black Widow in terms of likeness. Is freaking good. And look at the suit as well. Wait, that's it? Oh, come on, man. All right, this one. I think body-wise looks fantastic. I'm not into Marvel anymore, but I'm telling you, this one looks really good. And this is from Iron Man 2. Yeah, it is from Iron Man 2. The suit looks different. Right? You can see this here, right? They were posting this figure. But so this is, I guess, some sort of pleather material, maybe like thin pleather material. I don't know. But the head sculpt looks freaking awesome. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Black Widow, best Artisan to date. I agree with that. I think the likeness is freaking awesome. The rooted hair looks fantastic. So now this one I need. First time coming with magnetic base from Hot Toys. I like the pressure inner is giving to Hot Toys there. Yeah, that's what they're doing, man. That's what they're doing. Mr. Would be great to see Hot Toys do more unique, different G.I. Joe cover characters as 1/6 figures. Don't usually get to see releases for, not sure, standard. Oh my god, you got me with the comment. But if you talk about unique releases, yes, they should do more unique stuff for sure, and maybe revisit. If they're gonna do 2.0s, just revisit the old lines. Predator, Terminator, maybe do Ghostbusters, maybe do, I don't know what else they can do. Maybe some horror figures like Freddy Krueger or I don't know, Jason. I mean, they can do a lot for sure. They just need to do it. But sometimes they don't have the appetite to do it. That's the problem. But yeah, this one here looks fantastic. I think this is by far one of the best headsculpts I've seen from Hot Toys. It is spot on. It's just perfect. It's a Scarlett Johansson to me. Yeah, it looks freaking good. Wow. All right, I'm going to put a poll real quick. Hot Toys, Black Widow, Artisan. Buy. Pass. No, thank you. Not interested. All right. Vote. Vote. This one looks good. I like this pose here with the head leaning to the left. On the right, if you're looking this way, but it looks freaking good. Again, I hope that when we get this final release with the head sculpt and with the hair, it looks like this, because that's gonna be a problem if we don't see it like that. I think the body needs a bit more work, right? I think it is a bit, the color, I think it seems to be a bit different, right? Maybe put more weathering or more like texture in the neck so it looks seamless. Yeah, I think the head sculpt is fantastic. Just a coin. Okay, so we have, this is the Artisan edition. Features separate rolling eyeballs. Okay, that one we know, so that's good. The hair, wool hair implantation. Again, I hope it comes like that. It's a big if. Refined figure body and proportion. Ooh, look at that. Look at the booty. Looking nice here. I think they missed something. I think this is not accurate, guys. I don't know. Special design magnetic figure base. Ooh, look at the Hot Toys. Look at Hot Toys. Says, you want to do magnetic base? I'll do magnetic base. You want to do this? I do this. It's like Borat fighting for something, right? You get high wife, I get high wife. Very nice. So yeah, this is good. Now, one of the complaints I have from InArt is when they do the magnetic base, especially for the Joker, is just one little piece that has magnet, so you can put the figure. And then with the Batman, the InArt Batman, you need to kind of move around the magnet, which to me is kind of stupid. If they want to do this right, just make the whole thing magnetic, man. Just make the whole base magnetic so you can post it anywhere you want without like fighting for like, oh, I'm gonna put this orientation here and there. Personally, I think that they should do that. But yeah, I think InArt opened the can of worms. Hot Toys is kind of improving on them or whatever they did to make it better. And that's something that's what I said. Like when you are a new company in the market and you're trying to do things that another competitor or the company who was doing it first, trying to improve on whatever they had originally, like the Joker, for example, they are listening, they're watching, they're analyzing. They probably bought a few figures from, few InArt figures and kind of like did a reverse engineering and see what's wrong, what's the flaws, and what the people were talking about with the magnets and all that. And they make it better. And that's kind of the way. I mean, Hot Toys is a big company, so they know their shit. They know. So this is everything this figure comes with. Separate rolling eyeballs, some accessories, magnetic base. First time for Hot Toys. So it was a first time. We have the accessories on weapons, coins, hands. Yeah. We are up to something, Hot Toys. We're up to something. All right, let me close the poll here and see what are your preferences, my friends. Let's see here. Let's see here if I can get the results. Okay, well, we seen that. Let me just read some comments here. Okay, I read this one already. Yep, I read this one. Juanca says, the Black Widow se ve hermosa. Ojalá hubiese salido una versión regular. En Bolivia es prácticamente imposible conseguir una pieza Artisan. Yeah, I can assume because it's probably pricey. I don't know what the conversion is in dollars in Bolivia, so it's probably expensive over there. The movie canon, she looks amazing, and I do agree. I think this is a very nice piece for sure. Oh, I'm getting this Black Widow. This is the version of Black Widow I've been waiting. Go, Hot Toys. Yeah, it is a nice version. I mean, I hope that it comes like that, of course. Now, how hard do you think it will be to get the sideshow, since technically she has 6,000 pieces without the bonus accessory? I don't know, man. We'll see. It's going to be hard. And then this one has the special edition gauntlet, right? Iron Man gauntlet. Actually, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool with this. Yeah, this is definitely one of those. If you're into Marvel, this is definitely a must-have for you. Action in the boxes. She is gorgeous and beautiful. She indeed. They called the figure, the likeness, and I mean, remember, she's short in real life, and I think they called it here with the magnetic base. Did a good job. Hammer of God says, if you want G.I. Joe figures, you go to 3-0. True. Lewis Cruz says, Black Widow in Iron Man 2 speak casting. I do, I know. And I mean, she's beautiful. I mean, come on. And they called that particular look to her. Like, the expression is fantastic. Buzz says, she them fire. Oh man, she is. She is. Is there going to be a Hescope regular version? Doesn't look like it. I think this is all we got. Only the Artisan version. Did they do a 1.0 on this? I don't remember. I don't remember. That portrait is a scar. Yeah, I agree. It is fantastic. They nailed the likeness. Iron Star Killer says, it's a must-have, Dante. It's good to note curls are more prone to freeze in humidity. Yeah, that's true. So you need to make sure that when you post this figure, when you get it, that you have a dehumidifier in your room. And also, again, big if Hattori actually delivers the Hescope or the rooted hair like this, because that's going to be a problem. I have a feeling they're going to probably mirror what Inor is doing, put it in a little container, little case where you can put the Hescope. I think that's what they're going to do, just to preserve the style, right? Tony K says, I wish they would have done Black Widow from Avengers, but this is fine too. It is. It is. Alex Lim says, so do you think there's a chance for Hawkeye figure finally, or maybe Mrs. Marvel? I don't know, man. Like, Hattori can do anything at this point. Cairo says, refine figure and body proportions. I know. I don't know what... I mean, some proportions are okay, but some proportions are not. She's short in real life. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they need to play around with it a little bit more. So that's it for Black Widow. So now let's take a look at the other one here. Which one was the other one? Yeah, that's right. Forgetting about this one. We got, boom! We got Iron Man, the Hot Toys Iron Spidey. And same as the other one, this one here is the... Is that Artisan? Yes, Artisan Edition. Short hair. Short hair. Exclusive is 382 plus 25%, so about 400 something. Regular 252 plus 25% plus taxes, like 300 something. So this is what we're looking at right now. This is a brand new Hescope, or maybe improved Hescope rather, and neck, because now you can see the neck with some skin in it. So that's good. I think the Hescope looks fantastic. And let me tell you guys, if you haven't seen the review of the the red and blue Spider-Man, you may want to see it, because I think the Hescope is the best Tom Holland's Hescope by far. And what Hot Toys did is kind of like combining that into this, putting rooted hair, and making it even better. So if you were looking to complete your Infinity War display, this is 100% a must-have. I mean, look at the hair, looks freaking good. And this is short hair. So what do I say in this so many times is because I think we're gonna get more characters with short hair, especially if Star Wars. So we're gonna get a lot of this. Now let me open a poll right now. What are the freaking results here? What the hell happened with this thing? Okay, hold on. Let me just refresh this real quick. Okay. Okay, so the Hot Toys Black Widow, 73% buy. Wow, 73% buy. It's a good one. 20% not interested, only 5% pass. So I think Black Widow is winning so far. Believe it or not, she's winning. All right, so now let's do this one here for the Iron Spidey. Let's do here. Buy. Pass. Not interested. All right. Let's continue with this one here. So separate eyeballs, similar feature. Hatos exclusive. Now, one of the chats mentioned, one of you guys in the chat mentioned that is this gonna be in the immediate release? It's exclusive. I mean, technically it could be, right? Now that I'm thinking, it could be. It could be. We have the gauntlet here. Iron Spy. Oh, this is for Avengers Endgame, not Infinity War. Right, because he was with this suit. Right, he was in this suit in the final battle. So, yeah. I mean, we'll have the red eyes. All LED light up points powered by USB. Okay, so you can... look at this. Now you can light it up. Light it up. Oh, this base looks freaking awesome, guys. With this, with the Mjolnir. I like this pose. Look at the spider web. I guess they watched my friend's sword photography and they made the spider web like that. Look at this. They're looking, they're watching, they're copying. This here is fantastic. I mean, one improvement and one complaint that we always had was how lazy HAWKWARZ was with the Spider-Man figures, that they're not giving us the neck, the exposure necks, or exposed neck rather. And now we have it. Skin color looks fantastic. I think this is perfect. Still not 100% of this join here, but I mean, what else can you do, right? It still looks fantastic. Ladder feature. I want to see where can you connect the USB. Maybe you need to open the back. I mean, the suit was one of the worst suits. No in design, but in terms of posing. It wasn't the greatest. So hope they improve that too. Wow, looks good. Look at this, guys. It looks freaking good. All right, I'm gonna read some comments in the meantime. Oh, so there was a 1.0 version. Okay. It's a new suit, I think. Hopefully this holds up better than their first attempt. I hope so too. Again, the first one, the issue was that the suit was a bit thicker, so it kind of limited the articulation. And even if you do some poses, it was really painful because you can see the creases, the lines. So you didn't want to kind of like, you know, do dynamic poses with that figure. So, Tony K says, Hawkeye's sad noises from HAWKWARZ graveyard, probably. Artisan, Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker's coming. I can feel in my bones. Oh yeah, not only that, I can tell you right now, and again, if you guys watched my stream last Friday, I said something big is coming this week. We got this. Now, the other thing is that I'm very positive that we're gonna see a old Ben Kenobi Artisan edition, Leia Artisan edition, and I don't know why, and this could be a long shot, and if it happens, man, that will be amazing. I think we're gonna see a Han and Chewie Artisan edition. I mean, Chewie, obviously, right? They cannot do a sculpted, but Han Solo, I think they're gonna make it like a New Hope type of thing. So yeah, we're gonna get a lot of shit coming very soon, that's for sure. And Terminator 2, Battle Damage 1. That's the one I'm looking for. I wanna get that one. But paint application is amazing. You can see the battle damage here. Hair looks fantastic, on point. I mean, the expression, I think they nailed it. The exposed neck, exquisite, right? The base looks sick as hell. Spider web, look at that. Pay attention to the spider web, guys. Look at this. This is way better than the shit we got before. I mean, come on. Look at this. It's awesome. This is amazing. Man, this is amazing. Look at the spider web. Wired. Sword, you need to call HAWKWARZ and tell them to give you some fees or something. You give them the idea. So magnetically attached binds. Oh, magnetic now. That's good. That's no more holes in the back. Okay, so this is the first release, right? And this is the second one. Okay, proportion wise is much better, right? The color is a bit lighter on the new release or the new 2.0 per se. This is bigger as well compared to this one. They are not saying anything about the spider web, but looks to me like it is wired. So this is everything this figure comes with, right? We have the visors attached magnetically, which is good. LED powered. It doesn't say from where you can connect the USB. I'm thinking from the back. But where from the back? Where from the back? Or maybe the feet? No. Interesting. You know what I mean? Like, how can you connect the USB to light up the whole thing? All LED light up points powered by USB. Okay, how? How do you connect this thing? I'm curious. They didn't show it, right? Am I missing something? Hold on, maybe I'm missing something here. And we haven't sculpted one, of course, which is good. But am I missing something? Right? They didn't show it, right, guys? Definitely not the feet. You know what I mean? Where can they connect the freaking USB powered in this thing? Day off? Yeah, man. I'm on vacation actually this week. I deserve it, man. I have to go to the eye doctor in a few minutes too. I need to check my vision. Sucks. That's what happened when you old. Okay, where do you guys think we're gonna be able to connect? Yeah, probably, right? You're gonna bend it and then just put the cable in the butt. I don't know, but that's a valid question, right? Where do you think we can connect the USB cable to this thing? I don't know. I'm really curious about the material used for the new Iron Spidey. I'm very too. And again, one of the issues we got with the first release was the poses, right? It was hard to pose because of the material. Or maybe you can do poses, but then you kind of like, you know, get the consequences because of that, right? I don't know. I hope they can improve it, but I'm curious to know, where do you plug the cable on this thing? Where? All right, let me close this poll so we can go to the last figure. And let's see the results here. All right, so 44% of you guys says you are not interested in this figure, 40% pass, and only 15% buy. So kind of mixed feelings on this one. I mean, if you are into Avengers, Iron Man, Avengers, Spider-Man, this is this is the figure for you, for sure. So, yep, that's what we got. All right, so now last but certainly not least, and let me see what else, because sometimes I have to drop shit out of nowhere. I'm just looking again, just in case I'm not missing anything. All right, so we touch on that. Okay, this one here. Okay, so now let's take a look at the last figure of the day. Boom! Iron Man Mark 42 2.0. And this figure, again, same as the other one, 2.0, is exclusive version is 408 plus 25%, or 375 regular edition plus 25%, and all the crap, right? So this is what you get for that. So now let's take a look at this. First of all, head sculpt looks fantastic. I like the head sculpt. Technology wise, you know, this is one of those figures that I know we've seen thousands of Iron Man figures, right? I know that, you know, Hot Toys is milking the Iron Man left and right. But this one here in particular, I think is worth getting. Personally, I think I'm going to get this Iron Man. I like it. I like the color. I like the battle damage pieces. this interchangeable armor showcasing different stages of battle damage. This is awesome. I mean, look at this. You can see the arm, exposed arm. This thing is awesome, man. Like, look at this. The color is on point. Battle damage, exposed arm. Look at the chest. Damn. The head scope is really good as well. Now, let me put a poll. Last poll of the day. Iron Man Mark 42 2.0 exclusive. I'm just gonna talk about the exclusive. Oh, actually, okay. All right. Buy exclusive. Buy regular. Pass both. Not interested. All right. Let's go. Looks good. Very good. Very, very good. Now, how many likes do we have, guys? We have 58. Can we make 70 likes at least? Hit the like button, guys, please. Help us out here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join, become a member if you want to become a member. Marvel DC getting old fast. Even Star Wars is starting to get boring these days. Just waiting for some new hot toys. No releases. We're gonna get a lot of stuff. Buzz says, well, the suit nice. Headscope is kind of off somehow. I still think I need it. I need a 1.0, which I will give the Pepper Potts head that came as bonus back then with the Mark 9. I think the headscope looks good. I think it looks very good. Emerson says, I want to buy all the Iron Man. I know you do, man. You're crazy. You're crazy bastard. Okay, Hilbert says the most expensive 1.6 Iron Man is the Mark 6 with the country. Yes, that one is very pricey. It's a good one too. Not too much the headscope though, and that's the problem. You forgot to do a poll of damage Vader. Did I? Fuck. No, I think I did. Action in the back says, I did wrong trying to buy all figures. These 2.0s is incredible. Yeah. And you see, if you are new to collecting, this is the best time for you because you have multiple companies to choose from. And this one here is a good one. All right, let's continue with this one because I have to kind of leave in a few minutes. We have this special edition or special feature here, right? You can see the helmet opened up, looking awesome. And you can see more details here. The base looks awesome. I mean, I'm telling you, this is a figure that I want to get. I'm not into Iron Man, but this is a figure I want to get just because of this look. It looks awesome. This battle damage version. Look at this. You can see the paint application, some yellow, orange color there on the side. Looks fantastic. Look at this pose right here. Some bluish colors here as well. You can see that. And this is, I mean, what else can they give us besides this dynamic pole, right? I think that's all they can give us to pose this figure, right? But the base looks good too. I love the colors on this. This golden and red is just fantastic. Oh, look at this. This is a nice pose too here, holding the helmet, and you can see battle damage pieces there. It looks freaking awesome. You have the battery powered here. Yeah, I think this is one of those figures that, I mean, if you're into Iron Man, this is for you 100%, right? But if you are not into it, this is one of those figures that you say, shit, this looks very nice. I mean, look at the amount of detail, the different poses, or the different selection of armor pieces that you can use to do poses on this one. I mean, it is definitely one of those that you want to get. And I think I'm leaning towards getting this figure too. Now, I don't know when this is going to be on pre-order. Let me check Sideshow here. Comic Cons is probably going to have a few of those. I don't think he's going to get the exclusive ones, but if you're looking into the Iron Man, probably the Joker, maybe the regular version of Vader, maybe Black Widow, probably he will get. I don't know about the Iron Man. because I think this is exclusive only. But we'll see. Just check me out on my social media. Usually on the group, Facebook group 6Kill Media. Check it out. I usually put updates there, and also on YouTube I put updates as well. So just follow me and check for those updates. We have the inner mechanical details with light up function, and that's awesome. It doesn't say USB power though, and this figure is a bit taller compared to the previous one. And proportion wise, I think this one looks better. Way better, right? Yeah, no, hell yeah. This 2.0 looks amazing. And I can appreciate this, that Hot Toys put the comparison. It's a bummer. I understand many collectors are not happy to see 2.0s because they kind of diminish the first release that they got. And this figure is sold out already, so I can feel the pain. But this figure comes with a lot of crap. A lot of crap. I mean, look at this. Base, batteries, different armor. I don't think we got a version like this before. This is new, right? I mean, yeah. And then you got this exclusive helmet with its interior structure. Man, this is the money right here. So there also will be another Wolverine. Yeah, and this is what I was talking before. I don't know if that's going to be from Logan or it's going to be from Deadpool and Wolverine. And what they're trying to do is trying to hide it because the movie's not out yet. I think we're going to see another look of that. And I'm thinking it's going to be with the white t-shirt and jeans. I think. We'll see. We'll see. Juanca says, ese Mark 42 llegará, pase lo que pase, la colección está increíble. Yeah, it's again, if you're into Iron Man, this is a must-have for you. I'm not into Iron Man, I'm not gonna get this one because this is awesome. It looks freaking cool. Los precios del Joker están bien porque los Artisan rondan sobre los 500. Saludos desde Ecuador. Saludos, señor. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Greetings to my Ecuadorian family. Hammer of God says, I heard a rumor it could be all Logan. Ooh, it could be. It could be. But we'll see. But also it could be all Logan from Deadpool and Wolverine as well. Not necessarily from the Logan movie. So it's going to be a lot happening. All right, so let's... I'm going to close that poll right now, guys. Let's see. Let's see. What are we doing here? This one. All right. Mark 42. Buy exclusive 46%. Not interested 43%. Buy. I put buy review. No, I meant to say buy regular 6%. And pass on both 3%. So yeah, I think this figure is gonna get the love for sure. It's gonna get the love for sure. If we're gonna get all Logan, then maybe the kid version of X-23. And she's gonna be in the movie too, right? We saw the trailer. So yeah, this is great. This is great. All right, guys, I need to wrap this up. I need to leave. I have some doctor's appointment that I have to go because I'm old. But I want to say thank you, everyone, for watching. I do appreciate staying with me at this morning on Monday. We have a lot of announcements, a lot of releases. Please like this video, consider to subscribe to the channel. And if you would like, please become a member of the channel. You can hit the join button below. We need members. We want your support. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below which of the figures that we touched base so far are the ones that you're going to get. If it's going to be 1, 2, 3, let me know in the comments. I want to read you. Thank you, everyone, again. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. 6Kill Media, Man of Collectibles, Facebook, TikTok, and, of course, Instagram. Thank you, guys. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.